After a 28-point, 10 assist, 6 rebound game. Steph, thank you for the time. And first thing I want to start with is the defensive effort that you all were able to get. How much did that fuel what you were able to do as a team?
It was everything tonight because we were a little rusty in that first half. The adrenaline was running crazy. Obviously, it's the finals, so you're feeling that. But after 9 days off, that wasn't an excuse for us, but we weren't executing the details on the offensive end. We were missing layups, turning down open shots, just trying to, settle in. So our defensive effort allowed us to kind of work through that struggle on the offensive end, and keep a lead and just build that flow up. And then, as the game went on, we got more comfortable. Shots started to fall and the ball was hopping, and that's the formula for us to be successful against this Cavs team. We have to defend, try to make it tough, knowing they have great scores. LeBron and Kyrie can make tough shots all game, but you got to just try to make it as tough as possible, take the other guys out the best you can, get stops and run.
It's interesting to hear you describe that adrenaline, because watching you all in those first few minutes, it looked like someone that sat down like on the seat of a motorcycle and just opened the throttle up entirely, like you guys were and on both sides, and that's understandable. What are those first few minutes like when you've been chomping at the bit to get out there and see what's what?
It's hard to explain. I mean, like you said, we were out for 9 days, and so we've been looking forward to just getting back into the action for a very long time. And, you try to simulate what game speed is like in practice, scrimmaging against each other and, playing physical and trying to keep that flow, but there's no real simulation for a finals game, at home with your home crowd going crazy. So we didn't just want to beat ourselves in the first 6 minutes and just weather the storm, and we were able to do that.
I understand there's no parade to be thrown after one win. I do wonder, though, how much satisfaction and how much enjoyment you got, particularly out of the contributions you made tonight. A few big shots and the outbursts of emotion stuff were pretty evident to anybody that was there or was watching. So I guess I'm asking, what's in those moments when you're just enjoying what's happening?
We can only focus on what's in front of us, and that's the biggest thing for us going into the series, is to enjoy the process of trying to win a championship, because it's a grind, it's stressful, it takes everything you have mentally and physically. So you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but you got to enjoy the moment. When good things happen, when bad things happen, stay positive, have fun. Try to be inspirations to each of our teammates out there to know we're locked in and ready. But like you said, we understand that there's a lot of work to be done, and this isn't a cumulative score finals. This 0-0 come
right.
Game 2, so it doesn't matter how well we played tonight. We have to back it up with another great performance for 48 minutes and figure out another way to get another win.
I'd call him the thin man. What do you take away of Kevin Durant's performance? Was there anything specific to what he was able to provide that you thought was particularly significant outside of the obvious, which 38 points is easy to count those up?
Yeah, he was just composed. I think the biggest thing for him, we know he's such an efficient scorer, getting to his spots, whether he's inside the three-point line, pulling up for mid-range shots, getting to the paint. But for us, when he's able to defend the way he did tonight, get rebounds, and then push and transition as a playmaker with myself, Clay, Andre, Draymond running the lanes, that's a huge advantage for us. And there were times tonight where he got the defense on his heels and was able to finish at the rim. He found me for a couple open threes. And so we were able to turn those defensive stops into transition opportunities, which all the playmakers we have, whoever gets the rebound, just push and go, and good things will happen.
Speaking of good things that'll happen, a last thought here. It's basically an 8-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. What do you attribute that phenomenal number to?
Just trying to keep it simple. My dumb self, I had 2 terrible turnovers.
I don't want to point those out. Yeah, they were back to back,
no,
weren't
I
they?
had 2 of them just throwing it to the sideline. At least they weren't behind the back this time. So I got some things to work on when it comes to just trying to keep it simple for 48 minutes. But when we're moving the ball and using each other, setting screens and seeing that ball hop side to side and just making simple plays, it forces them to make decisions defensively, and we hope that they'll have a breakdown eventually and we can get a good shot. But we have to win the possession game against this team because they have so much good talent. If they try to slow the game down, if we don't execute in the offensive end, keep them off the offensive glass and win that possession game, it's going to be a struggle.
Yeah, try to button up that turnover game between now and Sunday because you can't go around having half your team's turnovers. So,
Steph, that's terrible.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate you sitting down with us. Congratulations on Game 1 win.